All right, here's going to be my full walkthrough of the Ecells 5 Stars. I got one of the first batches. So I have the dual piston Tektro hydraulic brakes. There are plenty of stopping power. So whoever gets the quad piston is going to have plenty of stopping power. There's the D&M shock. I turned it around just because I do use a lot of the travel, as I am a heavier person. Upgraded immediately to the Rock Bros nylon pedals with the pegs in them that really grip your shoes. There's a little Davy. Tannis Armor stickers. I got the Tannis Armor installed from the factory. And it's 26x4 Kenda Crusade tires. RST guide fork. Get lots of travel out of that. Haven't bottomed it out once yet. This piece here I put on for some cable management. I think it looks great. The headlight on for safety. Get the beefiest mounting brackets I've ever seen for a front basket. The fork has preload and micro adjustments for lockout. This Pro Wheel crankset is absolutely top notch. I'm known for stripping out the left side and not one issue yet. There's the potted KT controller in a metal box, not plastic. There's my Lizard Skins chainstay protector. And right now it comes with the Shimano Tourney derailleur. I have the Microshift 8-speed on the way, and it's a clutched. I got the medium. And then we move on to the biggest rack, beefiest rack. I put my fishing poles on here, everything. The beautiful bag that you get. And Star Union tail light that's very dirty right now. There's that Hentak motor. $60 volts, 26-inch, QC passed. I have my Insta360 mounted onto the handlebars down below. And the Rock Bros bell. Ecells display. And phone holder. It's one of the only phone holders I could find that's actually big enough to hold my iPhone 14 Pro Max. And then you also have bottle cage bolts there. I upgraded it immediately to a suspension seat post. Now I have a wider seat from an unnamed brand. I'm going to turn on the display. Within the first 5 seconds, you're going to hold the up and the down button. You'll access the settings. First thing you want to do is put your limit all the way up to 72. Your units to 3. And your wheel dimension to 29 if you have the 26-inch tires. And then for the C5 setting, I like setting number 2 because it gives you a nice ramp up. But if you want to really get out and play, put the C5 setting to 10. And that's really all I mess with. I've gone in and looked at the manual, but I don't really need to mess with anything else. Right now I have 62.6 volts with 11.9 miles. I left my house with 66.2 volts. It's the 5 stars because this beauty is the general.
Alright, we're gonna do a ride past the Saucon Valley Country Club while I do my full ride review of the Ecells 5 Stars. Right now I have 128 miles on the odometer. I wanted to wait until I at least passed 100 miles so I could give my full thoughts on that bike. First of all, the Tektro dual piston hydraulic brakes, the Euro brakes, are more than enough stopping power. If I wanted to, I could just slam on them right now. I'm on flat ground, but I'm doing 15 miles an hour, and I can come to a complete skid. So while the quad piston is an awesome upgrade, it's definitely not needed. The Pro Wheel crankset that comes on this bike is an absolute beast. I'm known for stripping out the left-hand crank, and not one issue with this crankset so far. Right now I'm just going to pedal assist 2, cruising 18, 19 miles an hour. And tempo 1, 2, 1, 2. Right now I'm about 265 pounds. By the end of summer, I plan to be around 220. And Ecells is going to help me on my fitness journey. One thing I can say about the company is David Cleveland is a stand-up guy. Any issues with any bike, and he will help you out. Bottom line. All you have to do is give them a call. If he's not around, he'll call you back, but he will get your issue fixed. Guaranteed. Closing time for the stores. Turn that off. Bunch of notifications. I've had this bike on paved roads, stone paths, loose stone, dirt trails, rocks, roots, you name it. This bike has gone through it. And not one part has come loose. The Tannis armor installed was perfect from the factory. The only thing is the little bit of chain slap, if you will hear, that's the chain slapping the fender. And I mean, that's what you will get with a quality metal fender. You can wrap a little piece of silicone on there if you don't like it, or you can get the micro shift clutch derailleur. Here we're starting at the end of the Bethlehem Greenway at the Bald Eagle Tower. It's hard to see, but there's two bald eagles sitting up there right now. Just hit 20 miles. On pedal assist 2, I have 58.8 volts under load. When I stop the motor, it climbs up to 59.7 volts.